Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post my stream link in a server that I'm normally in. I would have to do that on my phone, and then we'll get started. I'm just I'm kind of just doing my own thing. Um, we're gonna play a little bit of Minecraft, and it's just gonna be it's literally just gonna be me just playing for a little bit while I talk. I'm gonna probably just create another world. I was playing earlier today, but I want one just to uh, just to talk and vibe and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna have it be too crazy, but uh, yeah. So I really suck at streaming without having an audience. So this is kind of just gonna be me talking to myself for a little bit, probably, unless I have somebody watching. I think I'm like the only viewer that's watching it, but that's just so I can have my chat open. But other than that, honestly, for the past couple of days, I just really haven't been. I haven't been feeling myself. Like I've been on stream and I've been doing stuff and whatnot, but I wouldn't say it's enough to be like okay, if that makes sense. It's off. I feel very off. Like I have people that I could talk to and and chat with and everything, but it just seems like I just I don't know. It feels like I bottle up a lot of emotions. Even right now, I kind of sound like I'm just like not able to speak properly, but it's fine. I have no idea if anyone's going to be watching this unless it like turns into a video, which it is. It's going to stay on the channel. It doesn't. It's probably not gonna. I'm probably not gonna like remove it just because it's a live stream. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. The past couple of days have been really just hectic and kind of like boring hectic. I'm trying to find a job. I think I might be hired with Walmart, and I'm kind of hoping that I am. If not, then I'm just gonna have to keep looking. But ultimately, I'm just trying to move and um, see the people I want to be with and whatnot. It's a lot of hard work, and honestly, it gets really tiring to just try to find something to do and have no responses come back or whatever the case is. And it just feels like I've been doing too much. Like I know I know I literally just got out of another job, but it feels like I don't know. It feels like I could be doing so much more with my time than just trying to find a job, like live streaming and stuff, and actually like building up an audience and stuff. But it's just I don't know. For me, it feels very hard to try and do stuff like that because I myself am not like streamer potential. I don't think I'm a content creator, or I don't think I have the skills necessary to be a content creator, at least not right now. Like, probably down in the future, if I actually put my mind to it, I probably could, but it just depends on what I set my mind to. I mean, right now, it's probably not, like, the best time to do it, but, I mean... Okay, so that's been happening a lot, and I don't know what that is. I think it's my neighbors messing around with something. It's like a firework or whatever. But it's probably a good thing that I'm streaming. So if I die, the evidence is here. Um, I don't know what that sound is, but I'm gonna try my best to ignore it, just because like I don't know what it is. It's kind of freaky. Um, in a minute, I'll try to I'll try to send an at in the server I'm in, and just see if I can get anybody else to watch and just like come on for a minute and say hi or something. Not on the stream, but just like at least in the chat. I'm not gonna kidnap you and force you to stream with me. That would be kind of ridiculous. But I don't know. I haven't, to get to where I want to talk about. I really don't feel like I've been myself. I feel like for the past couple of days and weeks or whatever, I have been just kind of not like, I'm not like the Pola Caterino, like I am depersonalizing or whatever the fuck she says, but it's more like it's just more like I just don't feel the same like I used to. Most of the old friends I used to have back in the day, they've all gone and left me, and I'm mostly just like chatting with people online. I don't really have anybody to talk to outside of Discord or wherever. It's just kind of tough. Like, I've got maybe one or two people, but that's about it. And even then, it's still kind of sketchy. I don't know. I want to be able to find a purpose for all this shit that's been going on. I can't even kill this cow. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some time. But, it just seems to me like it's taking too long. And, I don't know, I'm not, like, giving up or anything. It's just kind of hard to sit and not be able to do anything and just, like, just to do anything, really. Like, if I could try to make a career out of streaming, I definitely would. I really wouldn't mind doing that. I know for a fact that I don't have the discipline to just set up a schedule and do it, nor do I have, like, a good setup or anything. Like, I see, like, people just, like, say, oh, don't try to be like this guy, be yourself. And it's like, yeah, you see, I would love to, but I don't have any idea who I am to even, like, try and think about streaming or, like, think about anything. It's just, it feels like I'm not actually, like, in control. If that makes sense. I don't know. Hopefully the comments when I'm done streaming and I come back to see this later, hopefully the comments will have some nice things to say. I mean, they probably will. I don't doubt the ability of my friends to say stuff nice to me, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of the things I've been hearing from just, like, close family and close friends lately, I can understand what they're telling me, but it just seems like maybe I'm not actually fully getting the picture. That might just be me, though. I really suck at communicating. That's one thing I've noticed about me for a little bit of some time now. I really suck at talking. I don't think it's my strong suit. If I can gather up, like, enough words in my head before I speak, then, like, yes, I can have, like, a good conversation. I could speak pretty well. Pretty good. Gooder. But, no, I don't even know what facial expressions I want to make when I talk. It just doesn't feel like I know what I want to do. But, I bet that's probably, like, the stupidest fucking thing I've ever said. It's just, like, when you're in my shoes, like, right now, it just feels like there's nothing that's kind of, like, there's nothing holding you back from doing anything good. Like, literally right now, with me streaming and not having any viewers and me just not caring, I could sit here and talk probably. There'd be nothing else for me to do other than just try and talk. Because it's like, that's one of the things I'm best at. Even though I literally just said like 5 minutes ago I'm not the best at it. But, I don't know, it's like a 50-50 thing. I could definitely speak for a while and then just not be able to speak afterwards and just be like, whoa, it's like I just completely forgot how to speak the English lexicon or whatever the fuck. The language, not the lexicon, the language. But I don't know. Just like a lot of there's a lot of things going on where I just feel like maybe I'm kind of not I'm not like as important to the picture. And I don't know if it's just me being like a complete buffoon and thinking like, oh, you know what? The worst is here. The worst is here right now. You know, you've got a lot of doggy doo-doo dumb shit going on, and this is what's gonna be. And it's like, well, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. It's just, it's kind of hard to come up with words on what I want to say without actually having anybody to interact with. I'm so good at talking to other people and just not on my own. But I don't know. A lot of the other things on my mind is like I don't want to get into specifics because if it really is just me, like if it is just me being kind of an idiot and being like, oh well, you're just thinking the worst of something that's just temporary, and then so be it. But I don't want to like try to be so specific because it's like, oh well, I don't really know the whole story on anything. To keep it bluntly and kind of like, what the fuck is he talking about kind of way. But I don't know. It's just like I could sit here and, you know, put applications for a job, and I can continuously like do that, and that'll be like for my monetary life, and then for just like my social life, it is just like, it is both down the drain. It has gone down the drain a lot. I really suck at talking to some people that just mean a lot to me, and then sometimes I feel like I might just be a burden to others when I want to just, you know, talk or just anything. Because as much as I wish I wasn't, I'm kind of somebody who just needs to be able to speak to somebody, especially when like one of my biggest fears is like being alone or forgotten or whatever the case is. It's I don't like that phobia, but it's what I have. Well, not like a fucking mental illness, but you know, just like I do fear being alone one day. I do fear, you know, not having anybody to talk to at one point in the future. I don't know why I dropped the gray wool. I need that probably, but it just kind of sucks knowing that there's like like it sucks to know that it'll get better, but just right now it's just kind of like a bad feeling. Like you want life to get better right now. No, you got to work towards it. And like, yeah, that's right. You should work towards having a better, you know, situation. But I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm kind of just blinding myself in the game right now with the darkness and then the brightness, like Toby Turner, if anyone remembers that guy. But no, just, I don't know. It just, like, right now is just, like, the worst moment. Also, where is the Minecraft music, bruh? Where... Can I get some Minecraft music, please? Where's this? I literally am so blind. I don't hear any of the Minecraft music. I'm gonna cry. It's fine, though. Hopefully you guys can actually hear the game and me and not the fucking keyboard. I know it's probably really loud, and I'm sorry. It's a clackety keyboard. I wish it wasn't, but it's what I've got. Man, this sucks. I really don't know how to talk to myself or to other. I don't know how to speak in a live stream that will become a VOD that'll just stay on the channel, because I'm not gonna go back and edit the video. I'm probably just gonna leave it as it is, mainly because I'm not good at editing like I used to be. Back in high school, I took a programming class, and I'll probably tell a short story here before I call it a night for the temporary baby stream that I'm doing. But but like, I want to get better at editing. I just really didn't put any of the time to try and get better right now. I don't know. It's just something about me, like trying to relearn how to edit. It's just kind of it's just like it's like teaching a dead horse to walk. Like, it's just not gonna happen. That's how it feels like. Like, obviously, that's not how it's gonna be like. I'm gonna have to eventually remember how to edit and stuff, because I do want to end up becoming a YouTuber or something. Even though people, or like one side of the spectrum is like, don't be a YouTuber because then you're a soulless, mindless fool and you won't have any personality anymore. And then another part of me is just like, or the other argument I get is like, oh, being a content creator could be fun and interesting and can open up many other opportunities for you down the line. And I would love for I would love for the latter to be the option that I actually get to see and, you know, have be the reality. But I don't really think that'll be it for me. I don't think my future is, you know, content creation. As simple and as easy it is, it's just like, I know for a fact I don't have the discipline to get on a live stream every other day and set up a schedule and have certain people to talk to, because I know for a fact, like, I can't do that. And I see other people that are even people that are close to me, they can manage to do it, and they do it for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and it's like, I can't do that. I can't stream for 3 to 4 hours. The best I can do right now is almost half an hour. I know, like, the meme stream, or the meme review stream I did, where I was just sitting there looking miserable and sad, that was an easy stream for me to do, because it was just something I was doing as a bit. But, like, I'm not trying to be a constant bit the entire time, you know? I'm just trying to be me, and me is the natural way. Like, in order to get my humor, it has to be natural. It has to be natural. It has to come out at the right time. And being a content creator with, like, live streaming would probably be the easiest way for me to deal with how I'm feeling on that. But oh, I'm probably dead. Never mind. I live to see another day. But you know, being a content creator, it just seems like it's something I myself see it as impossible, only because of the way that I feel about myself. And I'm gonna have people say, "Well, dude, it's not impossible. You just got to put your mind to it. You just have to put the time and the effort and the strength into streaming. You know, you actually have to try. You can't sit there and say you can't and then not have anything to show for it, you know? And it's like, I agree. I 100% agree. But you know me more than I probably know myself. I'm constantly, like, I feel like I'm constantly changing my personality just to match a situation or whatever the case is. I don't actually feel like I am myself sometimes, and it sucks because there's people that I actually want to talk to, and I feel like, oh, well, no, you have an annoying personality, or no, nobody wants to talk to you because you're always, you know, so clingy and so like, oh, are you free to chat? Are you free to talk? Can I talk to you about something? Can I, you know, get a quick word, or whatever the case is? I mean, I don't type like that, but I say, like, hey, you free? Smile. But, like, it's just, I don't know. It sucks. trying to actually, like, be social and stuff and just not have it work out is, it just doesn't sit well with me. Like, yes, I have a good friend group right now. I love everybody I'm friends with right now. And I wouldn't change that. I would just like to see myself be better at socializing. Or being better at talking to people I'm not normally familiar with talking to. Because I know for a fact that, like, I can. It's not impossible. It's not like, oh, you're just saying that, but in reality, it's possible because you're just not doing it. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm this. Just to reiterate what the fucking point of this stream was. It's not for me to be coherent about all of my words. It's for me to actually like get shit off my chest while playing a game that I played when I was a kid. Like, this game came out on my birthday on the Xbox 360, and I remember literally playing this day one, set in stone, and I was just so hooked to it, right? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have an experience like that. I know for a fact that I do, which is why I'm about to make a red bed instead of like a green bed, because my whole shtick is being, greenio, but I want a red bed because that's just how it used to be. But like, I don't know, man. It just like, I feel like I just suck at being a friend and being a person to socialize and being there for people. Like, I just suck at all that. And I'm not gonna cry on camera. I think that's really... I'm not gonna try and get a sob story out of it, but it is something that's eating me up in the inside. I constantly sit and tell myself, like, hey, you know what? It's not that bad. All right, bro. It's not that bad. You're being a little sussy baka about it. You're being a little sussy baka. You know what that means. You know what sussy baka means. It's funny. You should look it up if you don't. But yeah, I'm being a little weird about it. I probably shouldn't like let it bother me, but it does. It really does. But so far, without even me realizing it, I kind of have somewhat of a great start already. Except for the fact that I just cannot murder animals. I just suck at it. I'm getting better again. But anyways, like, I don't know. I didn't really plan too far for this stream. It was just to me, like, to ramble on and, like, get some thoughts out. I had nobody in the stream chat, so it's fine. I don't mind. It doesn't change what I'm going to be saying or what I'm doing other than, like, responding to a chat here and there. So I don't really care too much. It's just for me to get this out of my chest, and if it just happens to have to be on a stream, then so be it. I really don't mind where it is, as long as I can get what I'm saying out and whatnot. I'm probably saying the same thing over and over, but like I don't know. I wonder if other people I talk to ever feel like that, where it's like, oh, you suck at communicating with friends, or you suck at communicating with other people when you need to, because, you have a friendship that you really, really love, and you would hate to see people just, like, you would hate to see things, you would hate to see people drift away and not talk to you after a little bit of some time, just because, life sucks, and life throws many curveballs at you, and you really can't do anything about it. It's kind of like what I'm dealing with. It's just a constant, like... Okay. It's just like a constant, oh, when am I going to be able to chat with this person and tell them I appreciate them, what they're doing, and that, life is great, With you in my life, it's great. It doesn't even have to be a lover. It could be even just a simple friend, like... I suck at doing that. I suck at doing that so much. I don't know why I'm so bad at telling people that I appreciate what they've done for me in my life. I don't understand why I can't. And I don't know. It just kind of sucks that I just can't build up, like, not the courage. I don't think it's like building up the courage to be able to. It's just more like, I mean, I have the free time and I just haven't. And I feel like I should. I really feel like I should be giving it my all. Like, I don't know if I don't know if any of that makes sense. I'm just rambling. Like I said, all I'm doing is rambling. I'm not gonna try to be coherent. I'm not even gonna try to make any sense of what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna look back at this and be like, wow, what the fuck am I talking about? But right now I know it makes sense. I just suck at everything socially. I don't like. I think that's what's been driving me down lately. It's just I just suck at talking to people, and if I ever, by any chance, and this is probably to be the most serious part of it, but if by any chance I ever like, if you're someone who's close to me, I should say, and I ever act like an asshole, or I ever act like I'm just trying to be clingy, or whatever the case is, if I act out of pocket, please let me know. Don't push me away. Let me know so I can change. And if it is too much and I do have to be let go, then that's fine. Because honestly, I need to learn from my mistakes. But that's way too sentimental. That's way too sentimental, or whatever the word is for that. That's way too serious. I should have put like fucking something in the background for music. I can't do this without music. What the hell, man? I literally have the music of Minecraft at fucking. I have it on, and I just have no Minecraft music to have in the background. So that sucks for me. Not for you, probably, but for me it does. I don't even know what my mic quality sounds like. I heard a recording of it, and it sounds fine, to me, but I don't know how it's going to sound on stream. I don't know if the fucking keyboard clacking is going to be distracting or if it's overpowering my voice, and I'm kind of hoping it's not, but it's like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going to, like, panic over it. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to cry myself to sleep like I normally joke about crying every day. But, anyways, I guess we'll just talk about that little programming, or not programming, I'm sorry, the little, the editing, the program. I keep saying programming. I'm so sorry. I'll talk about the class I took with audiovisual. This is when I was in high school. I think I was a freshman when I first went into the class. So it was kind of like, oh, that's cool. I get to play with cameras now, and Premiere Pro and Photoshop, which was the very first time I actually ever got to use any of those things, camera included, because I've never actually like used a professional recording camera or a camcorder or any of that stuff. And right now, most of my shit is literally just budget Amazon stuff. So it's like, I mean, whatever, to each their own. But back then, in the old high school days, I had this one professor named Miss Padilla. Well, not one professor. She is the professor for the audiovisual, but her name was Miss Padilla, and well, I mean, obviously that's not her name. And you know what? Forget it. Fuck it. She was not the nicest person I've ever met in my life, because for the first year, everything was fine. It seemed like I wasn't, the troublemaker I was apparently back then. Apparently back then I was like literally like Baby Devil. I don't know, just Dennis the Menace without the name Dennis. And apparently that's what I was like, or something like that. I don't know. I was pretty stupid back then. I know for a fact I was fucking stupid. And okay, he's splashing in the water. I'm not trying to take Minecraft too serious either, so if I just like look stupid or dumbfounded by something in the game, it's just me being like, what the fuck? But no, Miss Padilla, right? This lady did not like me. I really think she hated my guts, and if she didn't, then like whatever. I don't even know if she'll even see this. Probably, most definitely not. And you know what? I really don't give a shit. But let's see. Like, there were a lot of instances where, I was just doing my work, and then she'd be like, oh, well, this isn't right. Or, oh, you need to stop talking. And I literally just asked for help by my neighbor when, I was allowed to, when we were able to, because, peer review and everything. And she was like, oh, you know what? I need to separate you and your little buddies, because you guys can't stop chit-chatting and blah, 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 and it's literally just us asking each other for, like, advice on the video we're making or the little project we're doing, especially the what's it called? The Photoshop editing, where we're, like, oh, let's Photoshop a woman's face and make her beautiful by society standards. Haha, funny meta joke. Anyways, it's like it's something silly like that, and then she'll be like, oh well, you two are you guys are talking too much. You guys need to be separated and get your work done because this is a real professional class, and I won't have it any other way. And I'm just like, I get it, but you gotta remember, we're still fucking like freshmen, man. Like we're still like we're just kids. We literally just came from middle school. You're basically dealing with like overgrown middle schoolers right now because we have no idea how to act in high school yet. We have not been bullied into the whole high school system. Like you don't know what you're doing until like junior year. Also, don't hate me in the comments. I know that the frame rate sucks. All right, I'm in pain. I'm constantly in pain seeing my I can count the frames when I move to just slightly to the left. I can count them. It's fine. Let's see. I think the most bullshit thing that happened with this teacher and me was I came into class with a cold. I couldn't skip the day because I was sick because I already missed like maybe a couple of days of school or whatever. I just know that I couldn't miss that specific day. So I walked in, and I was telling my professor, like, hey, just a heads up, I'm sick, I don't feel good, I'm just going to do my work and whatnot. And this is in my junior year, so I was a little bit more mature than I was going into the school year. Definitely more mature than what I was going into the school year. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep to myself. I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna let her do her thing, and I'll do my thing. And if something happens, then so be it. We'll deal with it when it comes to that point. And I was working on some I was working on some video editing thing, and all of a sudden, right? Let me remind you guys, I was sick, right? I did not feel good. I felt like if I coughed or sneezed, my eyeballs were just gonna, I can't even make a popping sound. I'm just so fucking tired, and my lips are so goddamn dry. But it's a little pop sound. My eyes are gonna pop out. I'm gonna fucking be blind. That's what I was feeling like going into the school that day, and Miss Padilla was like already upset. Like, I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything yet, and she was already mad. She was, like, throwing a hissy fit over something stupid. I could not tell you what it was for, but, she came in, we all sat down in our seats, and she was like, guys, I don't want to hear no shit from anybody, today, because, I blah blah blah, I'm entitled, I'm a professor, I'm better than you should bow down to me because I'm your overlord, or some dumb shit. Something silly like that. And honestly, like, even to now, I cannot stand people that are that, the people that are just, like, gonna act that way just if they're having, like, a really, really, really bad day, like, the worst day of their life, just to come up and tell me, like, oh, you know what, I don't want to hear shit from you because you're a little nuisance, you're a little blah, blah, blah. It's not cool, man. It's definitely not the best feeling to have in the world. So, right, to progress the story, I'm sitting there, and I'm editing, and I just happened to sniffle, just a little, right? It was probably loud on the mic, but it wasn't even that loud. I just, a little runny nose, a little sniffle, it won't hurt. This lady stood up, and with the fire of Satan's fucking breath, she looks down at me and she's like, you are gonna go to the principal's office right now. And then, so I stood up, I'm like, alright, I didn't do anything. And I walked outside. Before I could actually make it there, though, she caught me right, she walked right behind me, and she's like, before you go, we need to talk to your parents about this, before you talk to the principal. And so she calls up my dad, I think, and she's like, hello, Mr. Green's dad, Your son is being really disruptive in my class today. He is making so much noise and he's distracting the other students from their assignments, and I can't have him in my classroom, and I need to let you know that he is being disrespectful to me and disrupting me when I'm speaking, and I'm sending him to the principal's office right now. And he's just like, "Are you serious?" "Okay." And he hangs up. And then she's like, "Are you serious? So everyone in your family's just acting like this all the time? What the hell?" And then I get sent to the principal's office. The principal's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I have no idea." And he's like, "What teacher you come from? What teacher sent you down here? What class did you come from?" I was like, "Oh, audio visual at Miss Padilla." And he's like, "Oh, really? That Miss Padilla?" "Yes, that Miss Padilla." "Alright, you know what? Just go hang out in the library until your next period, and then get on to your next class. That's ridiculous. I honestly, she doesn't need to be sending anybody to the principal's office for no reason." So, I get sent to I get sent back into the library, and then the next day I come in and she's like, "The principal told me that you two had a really lovely discussion. How did it go?" And I was like, "What?" Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he really ripped me a new one. I was so sad. My life sucks now. Blah blah blah. And she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're learning your lesson. You're old and you need to learn how things run around these parts of school, and you're about to be a senior. You really need to start acting like it. Blah blah blah." She's just going off being a stupid adult. Like, not that I'm not a stupid adult, but she was just going off and like being just over the top, over exaggerated, just freaking out. Just like, I was just like, "Yeah, just stop talking, please. I just don't care about what you have to say. It just doesn't matter to me right now. Like, fuck off." But it's like, hey, you know what? It's all good. That's just how life is. People just are so stupid and so up there, and they're just like, "You know what? I'm just gonna abuse my power. Fuck it." So that's pretty much that. That's pretty much that story, and it's funny. It's really funny. Sorry, I'm like streaming this at 12:40 in the morning, so if I sound like I'm tired or I'm slurring my words, it's probably why. But yeah, no, Miss Padilla was surely a character. Like, most of the people in my high school were definitely characters. And you know what? Even the fucking kid who punched me in the face on the bus, that kid was a whole fucking character. I mean, if you saw his wardrobe, you definitely get pumped up kicks vibes from him. Like, he really had pumped up kicks vibes, and just not the kind of guy you want to hang around. He's always hanging around the emo kids and stuff, like the real quiet kids. And I'm not gonna sit here and say the quiet kids and the emo kids are bad people, because obviously they're fucking not. But it's like, I pissed you off and you kind of just like blew up, and you're like, don't disrespect me, blah blah blah. Nah, it's the end of the world. I'm so unlovable because I just hate myself and everyone around me. Like, this is just how it is. It's just how it was. But I've probably been rambling for far too long, and I've kind of like, I really have just been slaughtering animals and cooking the food and just, getting some of the supplies from the villages. That's really all I've been doing. And who knows, maybe I'll even make a part 2 to this Minecraft video. Maybe I'll even actually just make it a stream, or I'll probably make it like a thing where I come onto this Minecraft world in particular and just like probably just chat and just like act like I'm just talking to somebody while actually playing the game. And who knows, maybe the more people who come and view the stream, maybe I can get some other people to come and talk to me as well while I play. I'm probably not going to make a realm or like a multiplayer version of this world. It's just going to be more like for me to just relax and just not really give a shit about what's going on. Mainly because I could really use like just not, committing to something right now other than this. This would be great to commit to. And a lot of my friendships and other relationships as well my friendships and the special relationship. That's something that I'm going to try and focus on the most. Primarily just for the fact that it's like, you know, it's just something you have to do. You have to be there for your loved ones, no matter what. I think, like, I could probably put a timestamp to some of the more important parts, but I probably won't do that until later, unless somebody else wants to do that, like, where I start talking about something else or whatever. But yeah, as far as it goes for, like, my upload schedule and stuff, I know I'm pretty inconsistent, and I make some pretty short videos, especially videos where I'm just, like, making a really stupid meme, or just whatever the fucking hell I'm doing. Just literally just, like, doing my own shit. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm not, like, a no-net Andy, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm just literally over here just, like, you know what? It's Minecraft. And a lot of people talk while playing Minecraft because it helps them play the game, even though for me it's just more like, oh look, I'm running around and killing animals and, like, getting supplies and stuff for later, when I'm not actually, like, talking in a video. I don't know. It's, like I said, I'm literally just rambling. I have no idea of, when I look back at this, if I'm gonna make any sense speaking, but literally I'm just talking. And that's all I want to do. All I want to do is talk and get shit off my chest. And if people watch this video, then great. If nobody watches this video, then awesome. I don't care. It's literally just for me. I'll probably end up showing this to other people for sure. Just because, you know, I have friends that I like talking to. And friends that I enjoy, you know, showing off, like, hey, you know what, like, check out this video I'm doing where I'm talking about my life being really sussy baka, just at times. Just, like, it just I don't know, it's not even a big super deal about, you know, a whole bunch. It's not a big super deal about, like, just you know, life in general. But you know what, as much as I would love to continue talking, because I'm getting better at it, even in this stream, I think I've kind of, like, somewhat nailed it without stuttering too much. I think that's going to be it for me for now. I'm not going to, I don't want to try and you know, push it too far. I'm not going to sit here and play Minecraft for the next 5 hours. I literally have already been here for almost 50 minutes, probably. But hey, you know what? That's just how I don't. Now we get the Minecraft music. As soon as I'm almost done with all this shit, now we get the Minecraft music. I don't care. You know what? You know what, man? Oh shit. There we go. You know what, man? I don't care, right? Because what's it called? At the end of the day, right? Oh, apparently I have somebody in my chat. I don't know who that is. Hello. You are also a Minecraft streamer and YouTuber. So, hello, if you're still in the chat listening to a random fucking person talking about dumb shit, right? But yeah, it's literally just like, I don't even know where I was going at with what I was saying. I'm just so over the top distracted. But, hey, you know what? If you like this video, or you like the style of video, I'll probably try to do more. I'm not gonna tell you to like. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe. I know everybody does. I definitely, like, it would be appreciated, but I mean, I kind of just, like, you know, just already did the opposite of what I said I was gonna do. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not all there right now, but yeah. Hopefully later on we can I could probably try to stream something else and maybe have some other people with me, or whatever the case is. Because man, I just, like, one, I can't look at the camera. I can't. There is nothing there for me to keep my eyes on unless I'm laser focused into the camera just so I can speak to it. but like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get better at this, and man, this music should have been here like a while ago because it's definitely a thing. But hey, you know what? Whatever, just whatever. I hope you enjoyed everything I've been talking about or rambling on about or whatever the case is. I really don't have an idea of what I'm gonna be doing with this fucking channel. It's literally just like I just don't want to stream one thing or play another thing. I definitely don't want to like push myself into one category of YouTube. I want to be able to do a whole bunch of other stuff. That's definitely something I want to do. And oh, thanks, man. Thank you for liking. It's awesome. You didn't have to, but thank you. But like, I don't know. Honestly, well, I'll see what I can come up with. I'm not really all there. Just to start streaming and shit randomly. And if you are from the server that I've been in for probably almost a year and a half now, and you are watching into this point, which I really don't know why you would, but thank you sincerely for being there for me. I just like, I'm kind of happy that I have friends that, you know, care for me and whatnot, and it feels so surreal to be able to like actually, you know, have friends. It really is. So thank you. I really can't speak right now. All right, that's probably about it. See you later.